Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to do another mirror type reading. And so today we're going to ask what is coming between you and your twin flame. Okay, and then we're going to mirror that to you. So like what's coming in between you and you. I know that sounds weird, but sometimes we get advice from our guides that are so out of the box that we didn't even know it existed. Something that's unconscious, okay? So this is the inner work that we need to do. So my intention for this channel is to help people get into twin flame union. Please make your intention now of what you want to get out of this reading, okay? And so my intention is also to be a clear channel for the divine. My intention is to have fun. My intention is to help as many people as I can get into twin flame union, as I've said. My intention also is to connect with my viewers. I really have the intention to hear what you have to say. Please comment about any inner work that you're doing, if you'd like, or email me. I get it because, you know, I'm not a big commenter on videos myself when I'm on other people's videos. As a matter of fact, I've never made a comment, which is why this YouTube is probably reflecting back me how I am. But at the same time, I do want to connect to you guys. And so let me know who's watching. I'd really enjoy that. Okay, so today let's use the World Spirit Tarot. And we're going to ask what is coming between you and your twin flame. So we're going to ask the Divine Masculine first, okay? What is coming in between the DM and the DF on the Divine Masculine side? What is coming in between the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine on the Divine Masculine side? Collective. We're going to do 2 cards. What is coming in between? Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. So what we got is we have the 10 of Wands and we have the Hermit. So on the Divine Masculine side, what is coming in between the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine at this time is some kind of burden. So they have some kind of burden on them right now. So this could be a job. This could be, you know, just, it could be mental. It could be physical. It could be financial. But there's some kind of burden that they're feeling. There's something on their shoulders right now. Also, what's coming in between is the fact that they want to go within right now. So this is about going within and being more solitaire, you know, wanting to be alone, wanting to work on their own spirituality, finding the light within themselves, which is beautiful, right? Shining their light to others. But right now, what I'm getting from the Hermit card is that that's exactly what they want to be a hermit right now. They're going within, and then also the outside world might be burdening them. So there's some outside burdens going on. It could be mental, but it could be physical. And so they are looking to be alone right now due to these burdens. Very interesting. Let's look at the Divine Feminine side. What is coming in between the DM and DF on the Divine Feminine side? This is a big deck. Okay. What is this deck called? Beautiful Creatures Tarot. Okay, that's good. 2 cards, please. Yeah, 2 cards. All right, so what is coming in between the DM and the DF on the Divine Feminine side? Well, we got 6 of Swords upright, and then we have 8 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so this card is called Detachment. So what is coming in between the DM and DF on the Divine Feminine side is that, well, the divine feminine is feeling pretty detached, saying, where the heck is my DM? I'm feeling pretty detached right now. And is going out of their way to detach from the situation. Okay. And then also the divine is asking them also to create their own mission, right? So their own spiritual practice. Okay. So before getting into twin flame union, the divine is asking the divine feminine to be, whatever it is for you, to hold your space, center yourself, ground yourself, set your intentions. On Sunday, I did go over the 7 steps to get into twin flame union. Okay, so practicing these steps. And they're calling it practice. Okay, and so the divine is asking you to do this. The divine is asking you to, number 1, set an intention to be with your twin flame, connect through your heart chakras. Okay, send love, balance out your DM and DF energies, do the shadow work, do the inner child work, do the mirror work. Okay, follow your own bliss and call back your energies. Call them back. All those energies, saying, what energies? Well, the energies that you deemed not worthy, or that society deemed not worthy, that is really a part of you. How can we be all one? How can we feel all one if there are parts of you that you're not accepting about yourself and it's being triggered in you from others, right? So there are others that you don't feel all one with. we're all like that. And so for me, what the way, and I'm not there yet, but for me, in order for me to feel all one, I have to connect with the person's soul. So being with that person, sometimes I feel very detached. So okay, so this, all right, so this is what they're telling me, that is what's coming between you and your twin flame, and maybe for all of us, right? So when you're feeling detached and you're feeling separated from the source and the one all, if you're feeling detached, then that is going to manifest in your twin flame union because it's divine, right? So you're the divine feminine, they're the divine masculine. You're both the divine, right? So in order to be the divine, you have to feel like you are all, you don't have to, but you signed up to be back in that knowing that we are all one, that this is just a play, that everyone's just a catalyst for change in your life. And so when you're feeling a detachment to others and your twin flame, you are buying into that notion of separation. Okay, and instead the divine is asking you to do a practice, to be in that practice of setting that intention to be with your twin flame, of setting that intention to be one with others, of setting in that intention to connect and to not detach. Okay, so that also is what is coming in between you and your twin flame, which I think I already did the mirror, but let's do this anyway. Let's do for the divine masculine, let's do the mirror work. Yay, mirror work. Woohoo, this is the fun part. Okay, so how is a divine masculine? I mean, what is becoming between the divine masculine and them? Okay, what is coming in between the divine masculine and them? I know that doesn't make sense, but it's a mirror. So what's coming in between them and them? Him and him, or her and her, however you want to say it. What's the shadow work that they need to work on? Interesting. Okay, so we got the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and we got the 10 of Cups reversed. So how they are not coming into, what's the word I want to say? What's coming in between them and them is the fact that they're not noticing their own abundance. They're not noticing their own what gives them bliss. And they're not staying centered with all this change going on. So there's all this change, and they are not noticing that. Well, they noticed there was a missed opportunity, that's for sure. But they're not noticing that they have to stay centered and whole during these times, this huge time of change, well, they call it the great separation, right? That's what spiritual people are calling this, the great separation, because sometimes you have to be on steroids and polarize something to get people to realize that it's all about oneness, right? It's all about union. And so the wheel of fortune is reversed. And so the wheel of fortune is all about your destiny. It's all about cycles. It's all about second chances. It's about opportunity. Okay, and when you look at the card, there's a lot going on, right? There's all the elements, and it goes round and round and round. And you got the cycles going on. And so it's reversed. And so what's coming in between them and them is this sense of they're just feeling a bit chaotic right now. They're not centered during this chaotic time. And they have to feel whole within themselves, and they have to notice their own abundance, and they have to notice their own 10 of cups, and they have to feel into their own happiness, which is a lesson for all of us. A lesson for all of us is to go within for our happiness. So that's what they're working on. So right now they're not looking within for their happiness. They're looking outside of themselves for happiness. The problem is when they look outside, they see chaos. They don't really see too much love going on. They're like, where's the love? Where's the happiness? Where art thou, happiness? And they don't realize they have to go within for their happiness. Okay, but let's look at the Divine Feminine. Here we go. So the Divine Feminine, how is the Divine Feminine coming in between them and them? You and you. How are you getting in your own way? What is coming between you and you? What is coming in between you and you? Let's make sure I got that question right. I'm trying to mirror the correct question. What is coming in between you and you? Okay. Ooh, we got the Sun reversed and we got Temperance reversed. Woo-wee! We got some major arcana cards here. They had a major arcana as well with the Wheel of Fortune, and you got 2 major arcanas reversed. So how are you getting between you and you? Well, the Sun, they call this clarity. Interesting. Yeah, and usually it's about happiness, positivity, blessings, right? You're not noticing all the blessings. You don't have clarity of all the happiness and what's positive in your life and what's really going well. Okay. And then Temperance, they call this card moderation. The way I look at it is filling your own cup. Right? She's filling up her own cup. And so it's reversed. So it's spilling out. And so you have to turn this around and fill your own cup. So that is how you're coming in between you and yourself. You have to fill your own cup. You can't expect your Divine Masculine to fill your cup. Just like they can't search outside of themselves for happiness, they can't look to you for their happiness. You know why? Because that is the old relationship. That is the old relationship of being dependent on one another, codependent. So this is no longer a codependent relationship. So before we can get into union, we have to learn to have clarity on our own happiness, what makes us tick, filling our own cups. Okay, following our own bliss. That is part of the practice, is following your own bliss. All right, and not feeling detached from yourself. Feeling, whole within yourself. So that so let's just say you do get into twin flame union and you're not quite in the fifth dimension yet. So it's just a matter of still feeling whole. It's still a matter of still feeling happy. You know, you can go within for your own happiness. Obviously you want your twin flame to come back. And they will come back because you guys share a soul. They're not really going anywhere. There is no such thing as separation. You're always energetically connected, whether you know it or not. But at the same time, when you're physically separated, you feel into your own happiness, bliss, filling your own cup, and knowing that you are not detached at any time. Just knowing, they'll be back. They'll be back. And because it's being mirrored, obviously, right? Because they have the Ten of Cups reversed, so it's the same thing. The Divine Masculine has to do the same thing. Look inside themselves for happiness, knowing that they can't search outside themselves. They can't be distracted, right? Distraction is not going to make them happy, no matter how many hobbies they take up. It's just they have to go within, right, for their happiness. No matter how many friends that they're with, no matter how many busy things that they do, they have to be centered within themselves and be happy with themselves and be happy within their own lives. Because right now, for some of them, they're feeling pretty burdened. But at the same time, they want to be alone to, fill in that light, like not fill in their light, but you know what I'm saying? They want to get connected to the light, and they want you to be in a practice. It's almost the same thing, right? I mean, you're mirroring each other, right? Again, kind of being the hermit, feeling detached, right? Six of Swords, feeling detached. Six of Swords to me is about leaving the past, the painful past behind, right? So you have to leave that painful past behind, not dwell on that. Know that you are always connected and keep working on your spiritual practice or your mission or whatever it is that you are being guided to do. Filling your own cup, staying positive, and they are mirroring that within you. All right, we'll do one more card, and that will be it. One more card, please, as to what is coming between you and your twin flame. What is coming in between you and your twin flame? One more card, please. What is coming in between you and your twin flame? Interesting. Well, what's coming in between you is the fact that you have to connect with your twin flame's higher self and your own higher self. So that's what this is about, right? So they're asking the Divine Masculine to be the hermit, to connect to their higher selves, of course. They're asking you to detach from the past in order to connect to the higher self. They're asking you to do a practice, spiritual practice, to connect while connecting with your higher self. All right? Have clarity. Fill your own cup, right? Because that's what the divine feminine, divine masculine is all about, right? It's about becoming the divine. And so that is coming into union with your higher self. And when you come into union with your higher self, you're also coming into union with your divine counterpart's higher self. And then that will also manifest in the physical. It's like a step-by-step process. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. So I am going to do this weekly. I'm going to do mirroring questions to hopefully help everyone, as my intention is to help people get into twin flame union, as it is, it's inner work, okay? And also, if you're interested in a private reading, please email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. And I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.